Welcome back to our review of the NISPOM. Today we're covering 32 CFR 117.12 Security Training and Briefings, what cleared employees, contractors, FSOs, and others need to know to meet requirements and keep classified information safe. As a contractor, you must provide all cleared employees with security training and briefings that are commensurate with how much involvement they have with classified information. You don't have to build everything from scratch. Training materials may come from your CSA, Cognizant Security Agency, or other approved sources. The CSA also has a direct role in briefings. They provide the initial security briefing to the FSO, Facility Security Officer, and ensure the FSO gets briefings required for any special categories of classified information. If you are an FSO or have security duties, you need training appropriate to your responsibilities. This includes an orientation course, and if your facility stores classified information, a program management course. Importantly, FSOs must complete training within 6 months of being appointed. Also, when your CSA approves your facility to store classified info, the FSO program management training must be done within 6 months of that approval. Before any cleared employee is granted access to classified information, there must be an initial security briefing that covers threat awareness, including insider threat awareness, counterintelligence awareness, an overview of the classification system, reporting obligations, including how to report insider threats, cybersecurity training for people using authorized information systems, per CSA guidance, security procedures and duties tied to the person's position, how to mark and safeguard information, and what the consequences are, civil, criminal, administrative, if classified info is improperly disclosed, even if the employee hasn't yet signed a non-disclosure agreement. If your contracts include CUI, controlled unclassified information, training requirements, you must comply with those, even though CUI is outside the strict NISPOM training requirements. Insider threat training has specific rules too. The designated ITPSO and program personnel with insider threat duties must get training per CSA guidance. All cleared employees must receive insider threat awareness training before access is granted, and then annually after that. Training must cover how adversaries might recruit insiders, recognizing indicators, procedures for reporting. The contractor also needs procedures to verify that employees have completed required insider threat training. For derivative classification, that is, any decisions to create classified information based on other classified materials, there is initial training and refresher training required at least every 2 years. If someone doesn't complete the refresher training in that period, their authority to do derivative classification must be suspended. Training must emphasize avoiding overclassification, classification levels, duration, markings, limitations, respecting classification guides, etc. Another key area is information systems security. All cleared users of information systems need training on the risks of their user activities, their security responsibilities, tailored by role, system access, and security requirements. If you employ cleared temporary help suppliers or contractors who dispatch cleared individuals elsewhere, they must ensure these employees receive both the initial and refresher briefings. Either the supplier or the using contractor can provide them. Refresher training is required at least once every 12 months for all cleared employees. This should reinforce the initial briefing, cover changes in regulations, and address issues identified during self-reviews. Training may be delivered via group briefings, interactive videos, distributing instructional materials, or other media. Contracts and employee participation must be documented. Finally, debriefings are required when a cleared employee no longer needs access to classified information, when employment ends, or eligibility is revoked, suspended, or upon other status changes. The debriefing must be annotated in the contractor's records. If you want to stay in compliance and protect classified information, it's essential to get these training and briefing requirements right. Be sure to check out our other NISPOM videos, if you haven't already, to cover all the key sections. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.